Happy Sunday to you, and I've got some gossip that I want to share with you. I got a prayer request that I want to share with you. I was reading Matthew, and it was talking about these whitewashed tombs, and it was talking about these people that were just badgering other people, and it was just wearing out other people. You know, and they had their tombs, the actual grave tombs, they had them just sparkling and clean and all that different stuff on the outside that people see. But inside, they had bones of dead men, bones of dead people. It was just corroded and it was corrupt. And it got me thinking about this. It got me thinking about how our times have changed. And, you know, back in the day, back when I was coming up, you know, the things that were bad were, you know, people were smoking weed or having sex or whatever it may be. And now people's on meth and people's on crack and people's on all kind of drugs and people's, there's so many different sexual things that are going on with child abuse and pedophiles and all this different stuff. And there's a lot of things that are going on. And I got thinking, man, the sin now is so much worse. But then I was like, you know what? I don't think it is. And this is what I want to ask you this morning. What's worse? What's the worst sin? Is it the people that's hooked on meth or that's hooked on crack, or the pedophiles, or the people that are out that are drunkards or that are hooked on whatever it may be? Or is it the people that's out running around having sex with everybody or whatever it may be? Or is it the ones that are going to church that are trying to act like there's something that they're not, that just talk about people all the time? You know, and they may say, I just got a prayer request I want to share with you, or I'm just watching out for you and I want you to know this. And maybe on a rare occasion you are, but most of the time people are not. So what's the worst sin? According to the Bible, there's no worse sin. They're all equal. They're all sin. And thank God, if you knew all the sins that I had done in my life, all the things that I had thought and all the actions that I had. I'm 42 years old. I've probably got 20,000 chapters of sins that I've done. You would never follow me on Facebook again. I'm corrupt. I'm wretched. I've messed up. I've stumbled and I've failed. I'm not perfect. And I never will be. And thank God I don't have to be. And you know what? I don't have to have forgiveness from anybody that's watching this except for Christ. Thank God Christ has forgiven me. And He will always be there for me, and He'll always forgive me, and He'll always forgive you. So all the sins are equal. But this is my point this morning. I think that some of them could be worse, not in God's eyes, but in my eyes, for those Christians, for those people that act like that their tombs are perfectly clean and they've never done anything wrong, but yet they go around and they talk about people. How bad that tears people down, how bad that wears out families, how bad that wears out people and drives them even deeper in depression. Those wretched mouths, those wretched tongues, those things that you could be using to build up people, yet we use them to tear them down. It's kind of like, you know, this right here, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's a little bit of something on this pearly white cup, and I'm going, did you hear about so-and-so? God, there's sin. There's some. They messed up. They stumbled. They failed. Did you hear about them? And this is their cup, and I'm like, you know, and this is mine. Look at this. Whew, it's shiny. It's got little designs on it, and it's perfect. And I don't really say that to people, but I act like it to everybody that I'm just perfect, and I'm pointing out other people's sins. But during that whole time, this is the inside of my cup. It's a wretched mess. So today, this is what I want to encourage you with. I want to encourage you to use your mouth as something that builds up people. I want to encourage you to use your tongue for something that builds up people. And if you can't use it for that, then don't use it at all. Because your cup, work on the inside of your cup. I have something I have to do every day. That's something that last night it really hit me, because I've been a gossiper. I've been one to talk about people and break down people and wear out people. So I want to encourage you with this today. Before you go looking at other people's sins, before you go looking at other people's inside their tomb and on the outside of their tomb, on the inside and outside of their cup, go clean up your cup. Make sure that you're living the perfect life. And if you are the perfect one, then you can be the first one to cast that first stone. But if you're not, then cast that stone down to the side and go walk away. Go help build those people up. Go take your mouth and help encourage those people. Help this community, help this state, help this nation to be a community of people that lift up people and not build down people, that break down people. Be one of those people that's, you know what, that you're not spreading gossip, that you're lifting up prayers to the one that actually can do something about it.